Hey guys, Leonard here. Just a quick note before we start this video, I did post a second video today about an AT-AT mod, so go check that out as well. But for right now, this is the Star Wars U-Wing. This is a pretty cool ship. I think it's probably one of the best ships that they've added to the Star Wars universe since Disney has acquired it. It's a pretty cool model. I do think that the Lego version that came out though is not so stellar. So I decided that I needed to do quite a bit of modding to it. As well as modding it, I wanted to make it my own as far as wanted to make my own version of a blue Squadron U-Wing. So I added a lot more blue to it, as you can tell. One of the first things I did was I added about 12 studs worth of length to the wings by adding plates down near the cockpit. As well, down the side closest to the camera here, you can see some black areas as well as some flames. I wanted this to be battle damage. Not necessarily a battle on Scarif per se, but just, you know, this is the Rebel Alliance. Their ships got hit a lot just in going to just about anywhere they ever went. So this one has a little bit of damage to it. There's some by the back, some right here in the middle of the wing. You can tell one of the exhaust ports on the motors is throwing out some flames. Speaking of the motor area, you can tell that I changed out the orange engine flames for movie accurate blue. Another thing I changed out was the cockpit. I thought the cockpit looked terrible, looks nothing like it does in the movie, so I did this version of it. I think this is a bit better. I don't think it's exactly dead on, but yeah, it's better. Speaking of the cockpit, let's go ahead and show you some of the changes that I've made to it. As you can tell, I'm using the studs on top of the windscreen, so that means this can't exactly open up like it does on the model. So what this actually does is the whole thing comes up in a section like this. There it is, like that. Oh, we had a brick come with it. Let's get that back on there. There we go. Inside here is the back of the seat for the pilot, comes with it. I'll go ahead and pick him up so you can get a better look down in there. I covered up the Technic holes from the brick inside here. If you know the set well, there's Technic beams that run through here with just open holes, and it doesn't look too great. As well as I gave some control yokes in there. Also towards the back here you can see some engine detailing that I've done. I felt that that area was pretty bland, just needed a bit more help. As well as you can see some more damage over here. And there's a better look at some of the damage. Another common issue that a lot of people have with the Lego set is at the bottom hole area where your passengers or soldiers sit is way too bulky next to an actual model of a U-Wing. So I used the alternative bricks build to slim some of that down, and then from there I did my own customizations past that. Another area I worked on is this spot right here. In the Lego model, again, it's just a plate that sits up past the sloped part, and it sits off up about here, and that's just not good at all. Yeah, it's nothing at all like the actual model, so again, I came up with my own little build there, and I think that looks tons better. Also removed the big bulky cannons off the front and changed them for shorter, stubbier ones. What else did I do to this? Let's see. And because this is a gunship, I had to make some custom guns that weren't the stud shooters. These do completely fold up inside the ship, so you can fold it all up with it and play with it however you like. This back portion here, I added some more blue, as well as you get a better look at the back of the cockpit here. it's a bit more movie accurate. There's some engine detailing that goes up inside here, and it runs along underneath there. And again, here's just a look at the cockpit coming up. That's how it sits down in there. Alright, so again guys, I'm Leonard. This is my Star Wars U-Wing. Comment, like the video, it helps out a lot. Subscribe, that helps even more. Let me know what you think, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Also, be sure to check out that AT-AT mod. Later, guys.